Have you ever wanted to learn Biblical Hebrew but just don't have the time? Well, there's no need to fear. Ozman is here. Yalla, let's go. Welcome to my channel, The Wandering Semite. I'm your friendly Biblical Hebrew teacher, Osman, aka Uzi Darwish, here to show you how easy it is to learn Lashon HaKodesh, the holy tongue of the Hebrew Bible. But before we begin, don't forget to give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for all upcoming videos on quick and easy, did I mention, free lessons on Biblical Hebrew. Now, the first thing you need to know about Hebrew is that it is not just a very old language. It is also a Semitic language, just like Arabic, Aramaic, Amharic, and Ge'ez, meaning they all come from the same Semitic root, the family of Shem, the son of Noah, you know, the guy who built the ark. And even today, the entire Levantine region is still known in Arabic as Al-Shami. So if you know one of these languages or familiar with them, and hear words that sound pretty familiar to you, it's probably because more than likely they come from the same Semitic root. Now, for today, I'm only going to teach you your first two words in Hebrew, and they are shaked and shoked. Shaked means almond tree, and shoked means to watch or wait anxiously, as if in a hurry. Now let's take a look at our first word, almond tree, shaked. It only uses 3 Hebrew letters. They are Shin, Kuf, and Dalet. Now, one of the beauties of Hebrew is that the clue to how each letter is pronounced lies in the first syllable of the name of the letter. The Shin makes a sh sound, the Kuf makes a ku sound, and the Dalet is the letter D. Okay, so we already have the syllables down, but what about the vowels? Well, the thing you need to know about vowels in the Hebrew alphabet is there are no vowels. That's because in Hebrew, just like other Semitic languages, vowels are more implied, not written. Now, it's important to note that modern Hebrew does not use Nekudot, but you will find them in modern prayer books and Hebrew Bibles in order to help non-Hebrew speakers read the text a lot easier. Now, these are the Nekudot. And first, let's go over all the A sounds. We have kamatz, we have petach, we have chataf petach, and chataf kamatz. Basically, whenever you see any of these little bar symbols underneath any Hebrew letter, it indicates that the letter has an A sound. Like if our letter Shin in our word shaked has a kamatz under it, therefore I know it is pronounced sha. Now let's go over all the E vowel sounds. Sere, segol, shva, chataf segol. Pretty much whenever you see any 2 or 3 dots under the letter, it indicates that the letter makes a E vowel sound. Like if our letter Kuf has a tsere under it, I know it is pronounced ke. In our word shaked, the letter Dalet, or D, has no vowel mark under it, so it is simply a consonant. So now we can read more easily shaked. Now let's go over the only E symbol that there is in the Nekudot, chirik, and it indicates that any letter with a single dot underneath the letter is pronounced with a E vowel sound. Like if Shin had a chirik under it, I know it would be pronounced she. Now the vowel sound for O is represented by a cholam, which is a single dot at the top left of any Hebrew letter, or by a vav, which we'll see later, with a dot on the top left of it, is also a cholam. Let's use our second word, shoked, as an example. Same 3 letters, but one vowel makes all the difference. That is very crazy, but very interesting, sir. Yes, it is. So if the shin has a cholam on the top left of it, I know that the letter is pronounced sho. So the rest of the word is pretty much the same as the first word, with a tsere underneath the kuf and no vowel mark underneath the dalet. So now we can read shoked, to watch anxiously. The remaining vowel sound is u, represented by two different symbols in Hebrew, in the Nekudot. That is kubutz, which are three diagonal dots underneath any Hebrew letter, or the shuruk, which is a vav with a dagesh or dot in the middle of it. Both of these symbols combined with any Hebrew letter makes the u sound. So if the shin had a kubutz under it, or a shuruk beside it, I know that it would be pronounced shu. So those are the nekudot, and the same symbols, the same principles can be applied to any Hebrew letter in the alphabet. But why did I choose these two specific words to use as an example? Well, because it comes from one of my favorite passages in the Hebrew Bible, or the Tanakh, from Jeremiah chapter 1, verses 11 and 12. The word of the Lord came to me, saying, "What do you see, Jeremiah?" I replied, "I see a branch of an almond tree." The Lord said to me, "You have seen right, for I am watchful to bring my word to pass." Now, if you read this in English, you might think what I first thought when I read it. What does an almond tree have to do with watching? Now, if you read it in Hebrew, it sounds very different. Vayehi devar Hashem elai lemor, ma ata ro'eh Yirmeyahu? Vaomar, makel shaked ani ro'eh. Vayomer Hashem elai, heitavta lir'ot, ki shoked ani al devari la'asoto. So you see the exact same three letters in both words, shaked and shoked, with just one vowel that is completely different and makes all the difference. You see, when we read the Hebrew, we discover the poetic play on words that the author originally uses. Jeremiah sees the branch of a shaked, almond tree, and God is shoked, in a hurry or watchful, anxious, to fulfill his word. I used this example because the Hebrew Bible is filled with little details just like these that give the story much more depth and meaning. So you see how one little vowel, or two simple words, can make all the difference in the Hebrew passage. And that's what I'm here to do, to show you the difference. Well, guys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed my first of many videos to come. In my next video, I will be teaching you the entire Hebrew alphabet in just 5 minutes. You heard me right. So if you liked it, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications for all future content. Also, for all of you who are interested, I will be giving online classes via group or private settings. For more info, just go to my website, www.onlinebiblicalhebrewacademy.com. Let me know that my video sent you to my website, and I'll give you a 10% discount. So until next time, guys, shalom!